As Kazakhstan's leading financial services group, Halyk Bank exists as a beacon of longevity and reliability in the country, successfully navigating the privatization of the banking system following the fall of the Soviet Union and the global financial crisis in 2009. The bank throughout time has again proved its adaptability in the market. In this interview, we will talk to Halyk Bank CEO Umut Ahmetova about her career and groundbreaking work in transforming the bank from a national player to regional powerhouse. My name is Aslan Tusubjanov, and this is A Moment With. The bank has celebrated its 100th anniversary in 2023. Could you tell me how was the occasion marked?
Well, it was a very big anniversary for us,
Yeah.
and the whole bank was involved. And the main celebration, the main event, it was the 100 years,
Yeah.
100 good deeds. So, and we were in every region involved in a lot of charity programs.
Oh, that's great. The bank has grown to become an institution in Kazakhstan. How does it act as a pillar of stability in the country's economy?
Well, Halyk Bank is the largest bank in Kazakhstan, and we are the only one systemic bank in Kazakhstan, which means we have the higher requirements for the bank. We have to comply with much more stricter regulation. But again, at the same time, we have the highest ratings, and I think the highest trust among the population. So people trust to Halyk, they know that we are strong, they know that we are the best, and they come to Halyk.
Well, trust is very important.
Yes.
In your opinion, what is the finance industry like in the country, and how does Halyk contribute to it?
Well, in my view, that finance industry in Kazakhstan is one of the most advanced among the post-CIS countries. It includes 21 banks. We have International Finance Center in Astana and 2 stock exchanges. So overall, the industry is very advanced, very open. And the contribution of Halyk, as I already also mentioned, it's 30% of the total market share. And we finance the real economy more than 50%.
Oh, well, that's a lot.
So in the portfolio, yes.
Now, what aspects of Halyk Bank are you most proud of?
I'm proud that Halyk was able to rebuild ourselves. We have a legacy of our old systems, old procedures, even some of them are from the Soviet Union times. But Halyk was able already several times to transfer into the digital, very modern financial institution with a wider range of services, including banking and non-banking operations, and also keeping this very high reputation as a stable, trustful financial institution.
Regarding the modern, what role does or has Halyk Bank played in the digitization of everyday services as we have right now at this moment?
You as a retail client can get any service through the one app, and the state services from the government, all of them are integrated into our super app. So you can get all the documents there. We have 59 services from the state already integrated into our app. You can even register your marriage through our application.
Really?
Yes.
That's
and we are the only bank who offers this service.
That's really convenient. Modern day issues. Now let's take you back. What or who made you want to be successful in your career, and maybe what are some of your early career experiences?
Well, I started quite early at the National Bank. It's the central bank of Kazakhstan. We, with my family, we went for US for MBA study. We were living there for 3 years, then came back, and Kazakhstan was just at the stage of building independent state. And ABN AMRO Bank was one of the first international banks in Kazakhstan. And I was very lucky that I was accepted. So I spent 8 years in ABN AMRO. I started as a specialist, and then I left as a deputy CEO. So this experience gave me a lot of competence and also exposure to different subjects.
That's no secret that the finance industry is a male-dominated environment. So what does it mean to you to be an industry trailblazer?
I disagree. Actually, in Kazakhstan, we have more, I think, female today than male in the top management of the banks and also finance industry. In Europe, still there are maybe more men than women, but in Kazakhstan, the situation is more favorable for women, I would say.
Good for us. Good for us. Now, you've gained a reputation as a CEO who's able to tackle a crisis. Now, how have you cultivated such a reputation?
I didn't cultivate my reputation. I was just doing my work and I was doing my job. I took my responsibilities. At the time I became CEO in January 2009, it was just the heat of the financial crisis. I was working, 12 hours per day, every day, no annual leave. You have to keep your liquidity. You have to look on your capital. We had to deal with investors. We had to deal with state. So everything at one time, and you even don't think about cultivating something. You just think about, okay, how I have to solve today's problem. What will be tomorrow? And what will be in 6 months? So, this crisis manager image just comes from the experience.
From experience, it comes as it goes.
Yes.
You mentioned that you became CEO of Halyk in 2009. Now, did you just come to Halyk at that year, or did you work at any other position before? And if you did, what attracted you to the bank?
Well, I joined Halyk in 2004 in November, so it will be 20 years very soon. And when I was leaving ABN AMRO, I was proposed to become a CEO of ABN AMRO Kazakhstan. It was very tempting, but my plan was to go to one of the biggest local banks. And I received this offer to come as a deputy CEO on corporate banking in Halyk Bank.
We've talked about some challenges. Could you tell me what were the main achievements of the company's main achievements since you became CEO at Halyk?
Well, when I joined Halyk, it was number 4 bank. Today we are the largest bank in Kazakhstan. We have the highest ratings in the country. We are building lifestyle products and services for our clients. We've been able to develop super app for our retail clients, for our legal entities. We are still at the London Stock Exchange as a public company. We have a lot of awards. We did a lot of M&A. We bought HSBC Bank. Then we sold it to CITIC Group Corporation. And we have now joint venture of Altyn Bank. We established bank in Uzbekistan. We sold bank in Kyrgyzstan, Russia, and Tajikistan. So there are a lot of big deals on M&A transactions, which also gives new experience, new knowledge, new competence. And now it's the next stage. We're just looking for our next stage of development.
Now let's talk about the culture. How important do you think has Halyk's culture been to its success, and how have you personally looked at it?
Trust, its honesty, its integrity, its professionalism, and this building always competences to serve our clients. And this is just fundamentals, no discussions. And every day you start from yourself, and only then you can ask from your people. And I think that today in Halyk we have the strongest team, and we are very much involved with the regions, because we are the largest bank who is lending to the economy. More than 55% of the total lending among the banking portfolio is Halyk Bank.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, it is no secret to people around that Halyk provides sponsorship and charity funding in a number of regions to help develop financial literacy across Kazakhstan and Central Asia. Now, in your opinion, why is that important to the bank?
Well, again, it's about values. As you mature, you are thinking about giving something because you believe in it, because you want to make the society better, and because you can do it. And that's why for Halyk, the charity is our DNA. We do a lot of charity on in our programs, and it's different. For youth, sport, education, culture, financial literacy, Paralympics. So we have many different areas and those programs are stable. They are continuous. I'm myself also very much involved in the women support, but women support in internship, in the entrepreneurship, in the business development.
Well, that is great. Thank you very much for that too. Some people might argue with me that the future is unknown. But in your opinion, what does the future, maybe the close future, holds for the Halyk Bank and for the financial industry of Kazakhstan as a whole?
There are no situations when you cannot solve the problem. You just have to be strong. You have to take yourself sometimes into your hands, think about it, and just work on solving the problem. On our future of Halyk Bank, we are developing our new strategy, and we are building the financial ecosystem. We have 3 banks, one Georgia, one Uzbekistan, and one joint venture with Altyn Bank. We are developing Halyk market, travel, lifestyle like Kino.kz, insurance, and so on. A lot of non-banking operations, digitization, the person-centric services, and this is what we will just continue to do in any situation, in any case.
Well, great. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.